My name is Michelle Amugi and I am the Programme Manager for the Dare UK programme. Today we are here to celebrate and showcase the work that 5 driver projects have been doing. So I'm hoping to hear lots of detailed and fantastic information about what has been achieved, what the next steps are going forward, challenges that were faced, and how it all fits into the Dare UK vision. I hope there'll be lots of rich discussion, debate, and insightful comments which will help us to move forward sensitive data research.
My name's Fergus McDonald. I'm the Senior Program Manager on the Dare UK programme. It's the final showcase day, right? They've been going now for 8 months, pretty tight timelines, pretty high pressure timelines, but looking forward to seeing what they've been able to do. Kind of curious, as much as it's good to know what went well, I also kind of want to know what didn't work, you know, what are the harder sort of challenges that we need to look at, and then hopefully at the end of the day we can start together, collectively figuring out, you know, how do we start joining the dots? How do we bring these pieces together? So pretty excited.
We're halfway through the day here at the Dare UK Driver Project's final showcase day, where we've had lovely people from across the 5 driver projects come together at the Radisson Blu Hotel here in Edinburgh to talk about their projects, the amazing work, all of the great innovations these projects have been working on for the last 8 months, and most importantly, how the voices and insights from members of the public have been embedded within this project. And so far we've had presentations from the SACRO project and the SARA projects, very enlightening, and there's 3 more to go with lots of questions and answers to follow. Stay tuned, we're going to be bringing you more of this shortly.
Hello, I'm Emily Jefferson and I'm CTO of Health Data Research UK, that's HDR UK. So we're here for the Dare end of project day, where everybody gets together and talks about all of their findings that they've investigated over the course of the project, and we plan what should happen next. So it's quite exciting. Well, I'm very much hoping to learn quite a lot about the various different projects that have gone on, see what impact they've had so far, and where they could go to next. It's also an opportunity to get to know people who I don't know so well, and to learn a little bit more about what people have been doing. HDR UK deals with sensitive data in trusted research environments, and many of the same techniques that are used in securely handling health data can be used across many different sensitive data types, so from administrative data and other forms of data as well. And so innovation in this area really helps to streamline the processes and mean that we can accelerate researcher access to data in a safe and secure way. And so any innovation in this space across all of the different types can also be applied to health. And so very much hoping to learn about some of the findings and some of the technologies that have been developed to see how we can, as HDRU, take these forward.
Layla Robinson. I'm the Chief Partnership and Strategy Officer at Research Data Scotland. I mean, it's been a really interesting morning hearing about the 3 projects that we've gone through so far. I think I've learned quite a bit in different ways about what the different projects have been doing and how they found it. For the rest of the day, I mean, to hear from the other projects and to hear about what's planned for Dare in the future. And I think there's quite a bit in terms of food for thought for me and working with the other organisations in terms of where do we want to take any of the projects, how can we work with Dare and others going forward. So Research Data Scotland is mainly working with organisations mainly in Scotland but also elsewhere to make it quicker and simpler to access research data for public good. And this is just what Dare is doing, is really providing support to those organisations, particularly the TREs or safe havens as we often call them, that makes kind of testing new projects and rolling those out and provide support for that is really tangible and has really helped us test things within the network and beyond that I think is really important.
on me to close out today's meeting. It's been wonderful. I can't thank you all enough for working with us on this. We couldn't clearly do this without you, so we rely on you in every possible way. So, and I'm Hans-Erik Aronsen, I'm the director of DARE UK. It's been a great privilege to be such. I think going forward it's going to be really important that we continue to measure impact. Attribution is going to be very important, even if you do sort of this big federated landscape. Each of the nodes in that network contribute a lot of value, and we have to somehow capture that. Governance is going to be a hallmark activity, I think, going forward that we all have to be mindful of. There are different layers of governance on data, governance on projects, and governance on technology, and that's what the blueprint is trying to address a little bit. It's not going to be governed by DARE or by one sort of entity that is top-down. It's going to be something that we govern as a community. We set standards and have councils that drive this forward. It's going to be key that we can drive innovation in the TRE landscape, so whatever we come up with doesn't lock it down so much that we can't evolve as new technologies and needs come to bear. So finally, really, I want to thank you all, the driver project teams, and very importantly, the public contributors, both to the DARE program and to the driver projects. I mean, we cannot thank you enough. You are instrumental in what we're doing. You represent the people that we ultimately are doing this for. Of course, the UKRI DRIC for funding us all. Our Science and Technology Advisory Group and Program Board are obviously the ones that are guiding our journey. And our two parent organizations, HDR UK and ADR UK, that represents MRC and ESRC, and of course all the other councils that we talk to and are drawing on.